Hey guys, and welcome back to the Tottenham career mode. It's going to be a pretty important episode today because we've got transfer deadline day coming up and I do not want to see anyone leave the club. As you know, it's not always in my hands. There are certain rules I have to follow. Hopefully we can survive that without losing anyone. And also, we're playing Everton and this is probably Harry Kane's final chance to show me what he can do. The only reason why he's in the current starting 11 is because Berahino is a little bit tired. In good form, but not quite fit, so Kane gets the nod ahead of him. Then Dembele and Heung-min Son coming back into the team. Davies and Trippier getting the start ahead of Kyle Walker and Danny Rose, who have just been underperforming. It's a decent-ish side. I think we should be able to do it. We saw some good things in the previous episode. Let's go. Big game here at White Hart Lane, a big game against Everton, and we need to pick up our first win in the BPL season. We cannot settle for yet another draw. Otherwise, the board will start asking questions, the fans will start asking questions. I can't let that happen. This is the game where we need to step up and get the win and keep it at the lane. Come on. Let's take a look at the Everton lineup. Tim Howard, of course, in net. A back four of Baines, Jagielka, Stones and Coleman. Deulofeu, Mirallas, Naismith and Lukaku. A powerful attack, a decent-ish midfield, a strong defence and goalkeeper. I mean, they're one of the better sides in the PPL and it's not going to be easy, but this is the game where I really want our players to step up and show the world what we're about to do. We're not just going to sit back and watch. Christian Eriksen on the edge of the area. He can find Embolo. Embolo needs to hold up play or go for it himself. Why not Breel Donald Embolo? That is exactly what you're looking for in a striker. He can hold up the ball, he can accelerate and he can finish. He opens the score after about 15 minutes. Great goal. I want to see the same from you, Harry. Lamella bombing forward. What can he do? Embolo seems to be offside, I think. I'm going to cut back on my left foot. Whip one in, into the back post. Harry Kane is on the header and he misses again, but we've got a free kick. That's the end of the first half. I have to say a very, very poor first half. A lack of chances for both sides. We took our only chance we had basically. Harry Kane had a header that went wide, but other than that, there hasn't been much in this game. As you can see, only one shot on target and that's the goal. So we need to improve in that second half. I'm going to bring off Lamella. As you can see, his fitness is a bit too low right now. Need to bring someone on, someone who's fresh off the bench. I'm going to go for Clinton as he's fit and in decent form. Oh, that's a good ball in. Great ball in. Get rid of that, boys. What's he given? He's given a penalty. I don't believe it. Is this career mode cursed? I don't see. Trippier apparently made a mistake, made a foul in the box. He jumps for the header. There is nothing wrong there. There is absolutely nothing wrong. Well, Leighton Baines against Hugo Lloris for probably the softest penalty I've ever seen. Leighton Baines is going to go that way. I go the wrong way. It's 1-1. What a cheap goal. Christian Eriksen looking for Embolo. Well played. Embolo into Clinton. Clinton holding up the ball. Need to find an option. Eriksen. Embolo. Great football. Embolo inside. Nearly worked. Going to try and keep on the pressure because we need to win this. 20 minutes to go, double substitution. Harry Kane unfortunately disappoints yet again. He's coming off for Saido Berahino. Kyle Walker coming on for Kieran Trippier, who gave the pen away and didn't have the best of games in general, but still I don't blame him for that penalty. That was so soft. Well in, great tackle. Heung-min Son plays through Saido Berahino off the bench. You're kidding me, you're kidding me. Is he going to score? You're kidding me. Berahino, no, he's going to lay it off instead. Embolo makes it 2-1. Instant impact again from Saido Berahino. That's the second time this has happened. And he may not have scored, but he set one up. And that is just as important. I think Harry Kane is just completely out of the team now after that. Oh, Berahino dispossesses Gareth Barry. Don't know what's going on here with Everton. Berahino makes it 3-1. Honestly, guys, there is just no dispute anymore. Berahino and Embolo need to start. Oh, good football. John Stones is pushing up. They've got all-out attack. You can tell the centre-back's in the box now. He's going to take the shot. Jesus Christ. Get rid of that. Get rid of that properly. Actually, we can go on a bit of a counter-attack here. If Embolo takes a good touch. And that's it. The ref has blown his final whistle. Tottenham win 3-1 at White Hart Lane against Everton. This is the performance I was asking for and that we desperately needed. We've done well. Berahino, although he only played, what, 20 minutes, he deserves man of the match for me. He set one up. He scored a goal. In 20 minutes, that is extraordinary stuff from Berahino. It was quite an even game in the end. But seeing that they got a cheap penalty, I'd say we deserve the 3 points. Right, guys, it's transfer deadline day. You can see the top deals right there. Sergio Aguero to Barcelona, Alaba to Juve. I've seen that numerous amounts of times. I think scripted transfers are back. Pastore going to Atletico Madrid, which is always interesting to see. But we now have to skip through the final 10 hours. I can't skip transfer deadline day because that would mean there is no more offers left to come in for my players. And I consider that cheating. I want to do it the proper way. Wow, I'm interrupted by yet another huge transfer. Arjen Robben going to PSG for 71 million. Some big deals going on here. Hopefully they'll stay away from Christian Eriksen though, because I need him and Lloris. Well, with 5 hours to go, it's obvious that Bayern are not mourning the loss of Arjen Robben. They've just bought in Neymar for 113 million. Jesus, these transfers are a bit ridiculous. I mean, I don't know if I really like that. It takes away from the realism a little bit, but then again, what is a career mode without transfers? And there we go, transfer deadline day has ended. No offer has come in for one of our players, which is quite fortunate. Let's take a look at the big signings of this window. Right guys, now that the transfer window is over, let me know what you think of the business I've done in this window. Are you happy with it? Do you think we've done enough to potentially qualify for Europe, maybe the Champions League this season? We've brought in Mbolo, of course, and Berahino, who proved to be instrumental so far. Yuri Tielemans as well, joining the team. I'm pretty happy with what we did overall. I'm definitely not complaining with the squad depth we have. And now there is no more excuses left. We need to win game after game and challenge for top 4. Alright guys, these are the training schedules for this week. Harry Kane is in it twice. There's a simple reason for that. There is international duty. The likes of Kyle Walker, Christian Eriksen. Who else do we have? There's a lot of players that have been called up for the national sides, and Harry Kane isn't. That says something. These are all the players currently out on international duty. Mbolo, Eriksen, Lamela, Dembele, Davies, Vertonghen, Alderweireld, Lloris, Clinton, Walker, Vorm. Almost everyone is out on international duty, and there's only one man, and Heung-min Son, but that's probably because Korea isn't playing. The only person that hasn't been called up is Harry Kane. I feel sorry for the guy, I honestly do. Right guys, it's time for the second game of this episode, and it's against Sunderland away. Now, I've of course chosen Berahino and Mbolo up front. Other than that, it's the pretty standard lineup. Kyle Walker is returning into the team because he did well for England. His form has now stabilised. He was in really bad form, and now it's just average, which is decent. This team should be strong enough to take on Sunderland. Let's go.
Today to break down the home team's
oh shit,
defense.
Britka inside into Jermaine Lens, into Jan and Villa, back to Lens. Oh, good football, the final pass. Just not good enough, but that was decent. Well played. Dembele into Saido Berahino, who's inside on Yunus Kabul, former Tottenham man. Berahino into Mbolo, and there we go, 1-0 straight away. Again, on the 15-minute mark with our first chance and shot of the game. Good work from Berahino, taking it past Yunus Kabul. And good finish, by the way, as well on his left. Bril Donald Mbolo, third goal of the Barclays Premier League season. Eriksen and Mbolo, back to Eriksen. Eriksen, good turn. Christian Eriksen can make it 2-0. Good save by Pantilimon. Great save by Lloris. Get up. Jermaine Defoe potentially was fouled there. Not sure if that should have been a pen or not, but good chance again for Sunderland. They're putting on the pressure. They're controlling the game. We're lucky to be 1-0 up. Eriksen, Saido Berahino has to hold on to the ball. Eriksen makes that overlapping run. Christian Eriksen, first time hit. I should have taken my time, I know. Bad finish. Unlucky Christian. Jermaine Defoe is going to whip one in. It's a good one. Johnson can't get there. Someone go to that ball. We need to get rid of it. Well played. Mbolo now on it. Mbolo looking for Son. Son take a good touch. Here we go. Son, one-on-one. Potentially. Come on, get that pace going. Heung-min Son has been fouled, ref. Alright, that's half time. We're leading 1-0, and I have to say Sunderland have impressed in that second half. They weren't as weak as I thought, or as they are in real life. They actually were pretty decent. They had a few chances of their own, but we're leading 1-0, and I'm gonna keep it the way. I'm gonna keep the team the way it is. No need to change anything. Well played. Jermaine Defoe turns, plays it backwards. Still going. Sunderland, good football. Defoe is in the area, well defended. And now we get rid of it and we go on a little counter-attack. Brilliant counter-attack if Mbolo can get there. He dispossesses Kabul and he's been brought... Oh, he's been pulled back. Ref, why is that a foul? Well out, Eriksen. Trying to find Son. They're putting on the pressure in the final 10 minutes of the game. I've been trying to get that second goal, but they were so defensive, and now they've finally changed their mentality. And they're probably going to end up scoring now as well. Great save by Lloris. Good punch by Lloris. Berahino can take this one under control and try and beat Van Aanholt for pace. That's not going to happen, of course. Matthews whips one in. Final few minutes of the game. Dembele into Eriksen. Eriksen can slip through Berahino. Not the best of passes. We needed to make that one count if possible. And now we need to hold on for the final 2 minutes of the game. If they pass it around the back, that's fine. There we go. That's the end of the game. Sunderland, so negative, so defensive. I don't know why they didn't go for it when they were 1-0 down. But you know what? We'll take it. That's 3 points, 2 wins in today's episode. Very happy with that. And I would say it's deserved. But then again, they did have their chances as well. Lloris was pretty awesome in net today. Right guys, training drills for this week. This time Eriksen will be trained a little bit. I want to get his shooting up because I need him to score a few more goals if possible from that number 10 role. And they all did fairly bad, to be fair. Only 1 B, 2 C's and 2 D's. Not good. Alright then, it's time to end the episode. In the next episode we'll actually play in Europe for the first time in this career mode. We're going to be playing against Standard Liège, a team that I do know well as I am from Belgium. And it's going to be interesting to take a look at how we can do against them. Berahino, you will start, don't worry about that. We're in a group with Braga, Standard Liège, of course, and Trabzonspor. A group where we should win that one. We should top the group. But we'll see how it goes in the next episode. And after that, we've also got Crystal Palace before heading into the Capital One Cup game against Swansea. Interesting few weeks coming up. I hope you enjoyed. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.